As the largest natural gas utility serving Pennsylvania, and as the principal gas company serving Central PA, UGI is committed to the communities it serves. UGI invests in the communities it serves and is a proud partner with the Girl Scouts. The Girl Scouts conduct programs that prepare young women to be tomorrow's business, government, and community leaders. Girl Scouts are go-getters, innovators, risk-takers, and leaders, and are exactly what our Commonwealth and our country need to achieve expanded growth and success.
Legup Farm is a therapy center for those with disabilities and special needs, and they are best known for the equestrian therapy that they offer. I've loved horses for as long as I can remember. I've always been the crazy horse girl, the crazy animal lover. And for this project, I built feed bins for Legup Farm because I wanted to help them out because they help out the community so much. I've always been a natural leader. Both doing this project, I got to test my leadership skills and see how I could do as a leader of a project. We did a couple of fundraisers and that covered most of the materials, and then we still had more donations coming in. With my dad being a carpenter, he had all of the equipment that we needed, so he taught me how to use the different scroll saws. He taught me how to use the screw guns. It starts off with baby steps, but those baby steps, they get bigger and bigger, and then you can do something significant. We were able to successfully install the feed bins. The facility will no longer have any mice problems, and the feed is in a safe place. It's clean, and it's ready for the horses whenever they need it. Earning the gold award, to me, it means the world to me. It means that I'm doing something to impact the world. My project, it made a significant impact here at the facility. And through doing this project, I feel like I can take on anything that life throws my way. If I want something, I go out and I get it. I wanted to take charge. I wanted to make a difference. And that's why I decided to complete the gold award. When I was 9, I was really shy, I was quiet. I was the quiet girl in the back of the room. And throughout my Girl Scout career, I have become more confident. I've become more outgoing. Yeah, I'm Emily, I'm a Girl Scout. I got my gold award, and it made me feel really, really good about myself.
My project was a STEM day for middle school Girl Scouts. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. It's really important for younger girls to learn about STEM just because they should be able to explore all the available opportunities for them. STEM is where the future is. Virtual reality, the iPhone, everything. We're moving more and more towards a world with more and more technology, and we definitely need smart, bright girls who can fill those jobs, create the technology of the future. The biggest impact here was that the girls were able to learn about STEM. They were able to hit different aspects from crime scene investigation to physics to Lego robotics. I feel like it was really important to highlight the technical skills, but also highlight the skills like leadership, teamwork, critical thinking. Every one of them walked out of that room at the end of the day with a smiling face. They said, "I had so much fun today and I learned so much." I got comments from some of the troop leaders. They said, "We've been to multiple different STEM days, but this was by far the one where we felt the girls learned the most." Seeing younger girls impacted by a day that I organized was really, really cool to see. Seeing that they were engaged, seeing that they were learning things, and that the thing that I planned had an impact on the younger generation, and that these are going to be the future leaders of the world. On a more personal level, just the whole planning process, seeing that I could actually pull different groups of people together as a high school student was really empowering for me. I feel like I was an innovator through this project because I had to design the day. I had to come up with the topics that we were going to cover, what the girls were going to learn about. To make the project a success, I had to bring together Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg University, both professors, leadership, students, and mentors from Phoenix Contact to bring in some equipment. And bringing everybody together and having to sit at the front of a room with a microphone and say, "This is what you all are doing," to people that are 30 years my senior was an experience where I felt like I definitely had to take a lead. I'm inspired to educate and impact others not just the girls that I did the STEM Day for, but I also want to inspire other Girl Scouts to earn their gold awards to do other projects that will inspire and empower. I learned that being a Girl Scout is being a leader and wanting to inspire and empower others to be leaders as well.
My project, it was an 8-day trip to Guatemala. We built properly ventilated stoves in the houses of the Mayan people because they were usually using open fires in their houses, which caused a lot of health issues. We also did reforestation around their villages, so that way they had more wood to put into their stoves that we had just built for them. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to go outside. I always liked playing in the mud, getting dirty. I like using my hands and doing actual work. I came to the Central Pennsylvania Institute of Technology my sophomore year. Our first year, we talk a lot about plant sciences and soils, and then the hardscaping side, building the walls, laying the patios, and using all the pavers, and how to lay an actual hardscape and install everything. When I heard about this Guatemala trip and building stoves with blocks like the ones that we use here, and especially the reforestation, and when I found out I could help people, that really made me go. I was there and I built 3.5 stoves. When you put the blocks into the rows and you built the square, we actually had to dig and level up the ground. And so many people didn't know how to do that, so I had to help with that and teach them how to use a level and how to measure out the right angles for the blocks. It makes me feel really good to know that I helped people and that I feel like I influenced a lot of people to go out and do something that they wouldn't normally do. We don't usually leave this area. It's a small town and we don't really go many places. Just because I'm from a small town in central Pennsylvania doesn't mean that I can't do big things. Earning my gold award means to me that I can do things that I never thought were possible. I can be a bigger part in this world than I had ever thought. It's life-changing. Now that I'm an older Girl Scout and I see all the younger Girl Scouts, and to know that they've seen us do great things like this, it makes me feel good to know that they'll be doing the same things one day, and that they'll be helping their community and the communities around them. Because I am a Girl Scout, I feel like I can do anything I set my mind to, and I can take the risks, I can be a leader. It's really influenced me to go out in life and try and do my best. As a Girl Scout, you really can make a difference in not just your community, but the world.
My project started out as a run to raise awareness for diabetes. I picked the original topic because my Nona had diabetes, and I watched it affect her life. My Nona was my mother's mother. I feel like we were connected. On her good days, we had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and something about her, you just couldn't let go. 2 weeks shy of my project, my gold advisor passed away suddenly. When Coach Kiddish passed, I really didn't know what to do at that point. The next day I woke up and after a night of saying, it's over, I'm not going to be able to do it, I called the athletic director and I wanted to turn the run into a memorial run for Coach, also with aspects of my diabetes dash and still educating people on that subject. The run was amazing. We had not only our runners come, but runners from other schools come, and we ran the course that Coach planned out. It was a fun way to celebrate Coach's life. And people learned about a disease that is not only common in elderly people, but middle-aged people, children, even infants. Just getting to think about my Nona throughout the whole project, it made me happy because as time goes on and you heal, you like to remember the good times. Getting my gold award means the world to me. It made me a stronger person. It made me realize what I'm capable of doing. Without Scouts, I don't know what I'd be like. In the end, I think people, all they want to do is just leave their mark. And I feel like with this run, I left it in my hometown. It's something I'll never forget.